Chichen Itza was built over 1,200 years ago as a last throw of the dice against doom. Every stone and step is heavy with portent. The 4 staircases of the Castillo represent the Maya hieroglyph for the end of an era. The end was nigh. The gods cried out for sacrifice. Chichen Itza became a site of ritual slaughter. The ceremonial road leads to the cenote, the well. In the limestone, riverless Yucatan, wells were a source of life to a city. To the Maya, they were also gates to the underworld, ruled by the rain god Shak. According to the Spanish missionary Diego de Landa, young women were thrown 22 meters to the waters below, messengers to the gods, bearing the prayers of the Maya for deliverance. When it was dredged in 1860 by the North American Edward Thompson, he recovered the skeletons of young females. Over 1,000 years ago, from the Caracol, the observatory of Chichen Itza, the Maya scanned the sky for omens. When the god Venus was threatened by eclipse, Chichen Itza became a battleground between good and evil, light and darkness. Thousands of Maya died in ritual sacrifices to reclaim Venus and their city from the dark. This is the ball court of Chichen Itza, shaped like the capital letter I, with sloped side walls and stands for spectators. The object of the game was to put the ball through rings embedded in the end walls. Players could use shoulders and thighs to strike the ball, which was made of stone or latex. Sometimes they played with a human head. The ball game was more than a sport, as the decorations on the walls attest. For the winning team, it was lethal, because according to the Maya, it was an honor for the winners to be sacrificed. As doomsday neared, the bloodletting increased. The Temple of the Warriors broods over the city. Many of those who climbed the stairs never descended. The doors of the temple are flanked by feathered serpent pillars. The gaping jaws in the sand, the tails uplifted to support the roof. But the real horror of Chichen Itza reclines before the doors. Called a shakmul, on its stomach, it carries a dish waiting for an offering of human hearts. The shakmul gazes implacably to the west, the direction of death, darkness, and the color black. Darkness and death are everywhere in Chichen Itza. It was dedicated to the shedding of sacrificial blood and seems to harbor the ghosts of its victims to this day. All of the lives lost could not save Chichen Itza.